The idea is that you have all these bodily pleasures that are being slowly eroded through this lack of human interaction. So the idea for this culinary theater is to use food as a base to bring people into a room together and to not only share the consumption of something, but the act of performing, the act of interacting, the act of being together at a unique experience that only they will be able to share.
The initial genesis was, how do we make something out of a foundation gala, which are usually boring, into something that people would look forward to, and something that changed the way people enjoy giving. Some people enjoy giving and some people enjoy events, and so we joined those things together. We sat down with Mickey Fabrega, who was the producer, Panama producer for the event, who then introduced us to Michael. And Michael really took this project on from the beginning. I mean, he just said, absolute yes, which was great, because then we had all these creative people working into this concept of what the party was going to be. And then we had the American Trade Hall. We asked them, would you join as a partner into this? And they were really happy to do it. And so we had this great team of people who said yes. And so there was a creative time where we sat down with Michael and Kevin and the American Trade Hotel team, and we said, okay, so what does this look like?
I always want the memory to be a good one, and if you can cause a good feeling, it'll cause a good memory, and you'll take that with you, and you'll talk, when you talk about it or when you think about it, it'll make you feel good. That's my ultimate goal with anything that we do. It'll be a hotel room, or it'll be all the different things that we're doing. Our strive is to have a moment linger.
Now we have a 4-course meal planned. The beginning starts with tomato mozzarella, is always a favorite around the world. We go into some beautiful pasta, an American-style steak, and then everybody's favorite dessert. Around that very simple meal is an enormous number of experiences. Those experiences are designed to excite and surprise the guests that Calicanto has invited down this evening. I hope that we're going to be able to take not only their expectation and throw it out the door, but surprise them with various emotions and flavors throughout the course of the evening.
People kept leaving the table to go say hi to their friends that they saw across the room. The bidding was also a really fun part of the evening. People would go look at the art pieces, oohing and eyeing about all the prizes and getting excited when you saw somebody that you knew. And that just kept happening over and over and over again. And then when we'd have the experiences at my table, I took them to the speakeasy. The people that did get to go, my table included, were very, very, just very flabbergasted and in awe a little bit about the idea of going into an under construction site and having it be a little bit elegant, and also seeing the future and seeing the past at the same time.
Monopoly was born out of a criticism to the system, and it became clear to us that we could do a very indirect social criticism and at the same time have people understand what we were trying to say. The more you give, the happier you are. And we could bring happiness through making people understand where we stand in the world.
There's also all kinds of activations going on at all the tables. It was a very, very interesting way of entertaining a group of people. My table got the popcorn ice cream, and I was laughing a lot because what happens when you eat the popcorn ice cream is that frost comes out of your mouth when you talk, and so it was hilarious. Little moments like that. Next day, as I was walking around, I ran into a guest that had come up to me that night and said, "Thank you for this party, it was great." And he had already pictures that he had printed from the night before and was saying, "I had a great time last night, look at the pictures."
We don't have donors, now we have partners. And we were able to really make people understand that participating in this event, even though it was going to be a fun event, even though they were going to have a great time and a great dinner, was also for a great cause.